Bull, you tweeted this yesterday, and I wanted to bring this up, but
Yeah.
Joe Wolf, who's the agent for Roki Sasaki, who we've talked about in the past, said that there's a chance that Sasaki prefers a smaller market with a smaller media pool, which is more similar to how he was or how he's been brought up in the Japanese baseball system, as opposed to being with the team on the West Coast. You mentioned, and you've told us in the past, that the money is not necessarily an issue because they can only use so much of their international pool money.
The
you tweeted
international
at the Guardians,
pool money, nobody gets more than, what, 10, 12 million in a year?
Yep.
I can't remember the highest amount. It's different per team. But it's whatever the highest amount is, it's not too much for the Guardians. Yeah. So go ahead. Yeah.
So could the Guardians be a real player in the Sasaki sweepstakes if he actually is open to going to a smaller market with a smaller media contingent, a la Cleveland?
So I mentioned a month ago when there was first talk. So Sasaki is considered like the next elite Japanese player.
Yeah.
Okay? And when elite players become free agents, the Guardians are never in the conversation.
Right.
However, this is a unique situation because Sasaki is not technically a traditional style free agent. When Yoshinobu Yamamoto came over last year, he signed a $300 million contract. Obviously, the Guardians aren't in the mix there because he was a free agent in Japan. He was an older player. Sasaki has not reached free agency in Japan. So what happened is his team posted him, which is a system where it allows the player to be a free agent in some manner, but when he's posted as opposed to being a typical free agent, that money spent on that player comes out of every team's international player pool. And the international player pool is a very limited amount of money, which means that nobody could pay Sasaki more than I can't remember the exact amount, but it's at most $12 million, and it might even be less per year. Now, that's in the realm for the Guardians. But you still, a lot of times the Japanese players will go to big cities because there's Japanese people in big cities, especially on the West Coast and the Northeast. All right? Lesser degree Chicago. We don't have a large Japanese population in Cleveland. Neither do a lot of the other small markets. But when his agent suggests, he might be a little more comfortable, at least initially in America, in a small market. Jason, you know this better than anybody. You're not getting covered by the Guardians. You're getting covered by the Yankees or the Cubs or the Dodgers or the Mets.
No.
It's another world. And if he's going to choose a small market team, you would think that the Guardians would be on the top of his list, considering what they do with pitching.
Why not? I dismissed you a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, you did. And now you're on board.
Well, I would love to see him here. I just didn't think it was realistic.
Right. And I thought probably not also, but once I heard this, I thought it was.
Yeah. Of course you go after him, sure. I just didn't think that there was any chance that they would actually come here. But if he's open to it, absolutely. Would you trade Andres Jimenez for Roki Sasaki? Yes.
Bro.
2 seconds.
Listen, can they just offer the max? What's the max?
I don't know. You could probably look it up, Mike. Every team. Now, here's the thing. You got to be careful. January 15th, and he's not going to sign until after January 15th. Or I don't remember the exact date. Sometime in January. That's when the 2025 international pool money starts. Most teams have used most of their international pool money for 24. Do you have the list of 2025 international pool money?
I do. It doesn't seem right, but according to Baseball America, on January 15th, 2025, your pool opens up. It runs till December 15th, 2025.
Yeah.
It's $7.55 million.
For the Guardians?
It's the max.
That might be it. That could be right. I might be wrong.
If that could be right, then that could be right.
I was thinking 11, 12 million, but I'm not sure. That's the one. I don't follow the international pool money numbers closely. So if the most anybody could pay him is $7.55 million, it's a no-brainer. I'm sure the Guardians have to be in the mix for Sasaki if he's interested in a small market team.
I'm spamming the max button.
Again, he's never played in the majors. We don't know for sure. But unlike when the Japanese players first started coming over years ago and it was a little more, like most of the high-profile Japanese players that have come over in recent years, they've all hit.
Listen.
Do we have an example of a Japanese player that's come over in recent years that hasn't been good?
No. If you come over after Ohtani, I'm automatically assuming you're good. You're great.
Yeah.
You're automatically all-star. I'll figure it out.
This guy is, like he's an ace.
And he hits.
He's an ace.
Does he hit?
No, he doesn't hit. I mean, he might hit, but he's not going to.
I'm going to try.
I'm
going to try him. I'm going to try him as a switch hitter.
Right.
And listen, and at left field.
But if they got in the mix for him, then I like to be. As everybody knows, I'm not as excited about the Bieber move because I think they need another pitcher, and I'm worried about where he's going to be. But if you somehow got Sasaki, then I love the Bieber move because now he's just because in theory, I don't mean to get people too excited. But if you had Sasaki, Bieber, and Bibee for the playoffs,
and Gavin Williams is
your fourth starter,
and Luis Ortiz,
Luis Ortiz.
Hey, listen, I need y'all baseball. Y'all got all these baseball contacts. Y'all always texting all these people. I need y'all to figure something out here. I need y'all to spam these text messages to figure out this a thing.
Yeah,
like they need this. Don't hype me up over here. Like, oh, we about to get this ball player.
I'm sure all 32 teams want him.
Jason, I need you to hit
30. There's 30 teams.
You and all your athletic people. Send emails and DMs
Jason.
or whatever the case may be, because we need them. We now know there's some invisible money. You've been hiding this international money from people like us, from the brothers. Yeah. The brothers didn't know about no international money. You know what I'm saying? So now you're outed. We expecting you to spend from that little pot, bro. Stop playing around. We understand you now.
If you're him and you'd be more comfortable going to a small market team, wouldn't the Guardians, just from a baseball standpoint,
it'd have to be at the
top of the list? Tampa maybe, whatever, but
Tampa. If winning's important to you, and you want a small market team,
right?
Tampa, Cleveland, Kansas City,
But I would think Cleveland would be number one, and Tampa's got to play in a minor league stadium this year. I don't know. You want to do that if you're him?